Hello, this is Dave Knight here at knightcapitalmanagement.com. I want to welcome you once again to the weekly wrap up. We're also going to talk about the best trade of the week as well. Today is Saturday. It's September 20th, 2008. And what a week! What a week. We basically have, at least the Dow, went to, with all of this movement in the market, we went from uh, well, basically almost finished unchanged for the week. And this was a week that, if you're following my blog at all, you'll notice that a couple days back, I was talking about gold hitting an all-time high, and we're staring at the abyss. Is this the abyss? And honestly, people, I believe that we were looking into the abyss. The government was looking into the abyss, uh, and they're doing anything they can to stop a stock market crash that would be even greater than a 1929 stock market crash right now. Uh, Banning short selling on over 800, what is it, 799 or 800 companies like GE Financial, the parent of CNBC, as I was talking about. They're trying to get onto that list as well. So what does this mean for people? I mean, people can't, well, obviously, I mean, you saw what happened. As soon as they did that, the market took off at, what was it, 3:05 Eastern time in the afternoon. And fortunately, I was able to get a hold of that and write it out. But this is just insane. This isn't, I mean, the new rules are being set. There's all kinds. I don't even know where I'm going with this, but it's frustrating. It's frustrating when, and then on Friday, you walk in. I turn on the computer, and I don't like to trade overnight session. And the market's up, what, 60 something points? I saw the Dow up 500 points at one time. And for the small account trader that I am, and also a lot of the people that watch me are, at least that's how I approach my trading, um, there's no way that we can trade on a day like that where the market opens and it's going back 2 points here, 3 points there. It looks like Employment Friday, but it's been a whole week of Employment Friday. First Friday of the month I'm talking about, people. It was an awesome week. Thursday was an awesome trading day. I was short twice in the market, and then luckily for me, since I'm a day trader, and I was flat and waiting for the next signal, I got long later in the afternoon and rode that one out. And we're going to talk about that today. And anyway, so here's my blog, Night Capital Management. This is where you can put your name, email, city, state, and country. Uh, get some market commentary. I'm sending between 1 or 2 trades out a week. It's been, since this has been a crazy, crazy time in the economy and in the world. I'm not real comfortable with advising on trades. When things kind of settle down, you'll see more trades coming from me. I sent out a trade alert on Friday talking about being real cautious. If I was looking at 945, for instance, that I would short this market, and obviously that's what it did. It went to try to close the gap, and basically, if you just would have sat and had the account balance to do it, you could have went in at the open and sat around and made some money even on Friday on an extreme move day. But anyway, so let's talk about Thursday's day trading. I entitled it "You Wouldn't Believe It." I still don't believe it. I can't believe that. Anyway, so and if you look down here, 20 contracts basis of 32,500. That's like basically a series of 10. Each series, one is 2 contracts in the ES. People, that's like a year's salary for a lot of people out there. If you were trading, obviously that's a lot of leverage. 20 contracts, 32,500. That's a lot of leverage for someone. You'd have to have, roughly. I don't want to talk about deltas, and I don't want to talk about all the fancy stuff because that's reserved for people that are actually learning things on a paid basis from me. Anyway, so a total of 3250. Yes, that is $3,250. First trade was 500, second trade was 600, and the third trade ended up being for 2,150, all based on 2 contracts. If you take that times 5, it's 16,250. If you take 3250 times 10, it's 32,500 on 20 contracts. That's the max of my system at 20 contracts. That would have been your take in today. So you would have been that'd be better than going to the casino for a weekend. Actually, for a year, I bet, for a lot of people. It was gambling this week. So let's go ahead and talk about the trade since I have 5 minutes left. Okay, we're looking at the trade on Friday, and this is the full looking of what this market looked. Now this green line right here is just showing what the dollar amount was on one contract for 1850. My first entry was right here off the second, actually entering on the third red bar. It's when the volume actually showed an increase of volume. So a volume increase here, a good volume increase into this area, and volume increasing here. And luckily, I was long before the 305 announcement in the market, but you know, you will see how that all played out. So the first trade ended up being for 5 points because I was coming into the ADR, or excuse me, the low line right here in the ADR. Second one was into the ADR and playing the ADR going into how far it would go. I was playing that for 6 points. And that reason usually my normal target is a 3-point target and 2-point stop, but with these extreme moves I've moved it to 6-point target and a 4-point stop. So that explains why I'm going for 6 points, people, because we are in unprecedented territory right now. Things I have not seen before in a long time. I can't remember last time I've seen volatility like this. Gold going up $80 in one day. This is just insane. It's insane market out there. And the third move here, got long at 1173. I had the limit move take me to that point, and I rode it out to, well, I took off a little bit, 1179, half the contracts off there. And since this was such an extreme move, I held on to the other one. Contractor series of 2, and I got rid of the other one at 1210 on a move around here, and then I decided to take off I thought, we're done for the day. And I was actually done trading today and making 2,150 on one series of a trade. I mean, where else in America? Come on now. This is just taking candy from a baby. It was so easy. Here's how the market opened. As you can see, the market's opening. I took a lot of time just talking. Here we are going up, blah blah blah. The market's going to go down. We're going to show you my entry on the down now. Okay, here is my first entry right here. You'll notice that we had a second green bar. Now the volume actually, I waited to the volume to turn green, momentum actually to get on my side. Let me go ahead and put some points in here for you. Alright people, here's where I set up my trade here. 1157 right here was the low in the market. Actually the ADR line at that time in the low. You'll see the ADR line coming into play, but the low of the market from yesterday right there, and that's why I was a point ahead of that. So I'm going to just go ahead and roll on. Okay people, I was taken out on this one bar here. This is actually a low of 1157.75. 1158 hit. It took my contracts out. I was out of the market. I was up 5 points at this point, $500 or $250 per contract. And the reason I took it all out is I was running into this low. I thought we might bounce off of that and whatnot. But anyway, so that was my first trade. Let me go ahead and fast forward to the second trade. Quick comment, we had a green bar right here on this spike reversal, but people, don't catch a falling knife with a red bar. Alright, here's my second entry right here. I'm going to mark the chart, but you can see the volume actually turned green again. Other time the volume turned green, the spike reversal, like I talked about, don't catch a falling knife. You don't want to try to attempt to trade like that when the market is definitely going this way. Everything's turning this way. You'll see later on how the market actually goes the other direction. But let me go ahead and put the targets on the chart. Here's how I set my trade up. It was going into the ADR line, risking basically my gains of this trade. I would still been positive if it had moved me out. I had 5 here. I'd have lost 4 here. I'd still been up 1. Even after commission costs, I'd be even. But I was playing this fallout right here. We had green volume, momentum taking the move, and let me show you what happened. Okay, time right now, it's 13:45, so I got in the market around this bar right here. Excuse me. Let me back up a little bit. That was 12:45, not 13:45. 12:45, and in and out of the market within not even the whole bar wasn't even filled at this point in time. 41.50. Now this trade itself on 2 contracts was worth 600, so we got 500 on this one, 600 here. I got 1100 in profit sitting in the bank right now. Alright, I noticed my time only have 15 seconds, so I'm going to wrap this up and we'll talk about the long on the next one on part 2 of this series. It's 1100 right here. This is Night Capital Management. Dave Knight here at Knight Capital Management. Hope you have a great day. We'll talk to you on the next video.